Well, I was introduced to you the way that we opened the podcast with that photo, and I'm just like, dude, this is fucking brutal. Like, you have to be a savage. Mm-hmm. You have to have a savage side to you to even consider doing this, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to go to another space.
Yeah.
I don't think without telling the backstory, people can really understand what Jason Lee is or Jay Lee. You know, like, it's fucking, there's no...
I mean, dude, in a different day and age, I would have just been a really good operator. To this day, I know that's all I was really meant to do in life was be an operator. You know, and like we talked about biker stuff earlier, right? I'm a one percenter. I've said that my whole life. I'm a fucking one percenter, dude. Yeah. I don't wear the patch like them boys do because they respect it. They have a different reason for wearing it, right?
Yeah.
But tell me another fucking guy. I'm a one percenter, dude.
Absolutely.
You know? I look for that. Yeah. You know, I don't care about the other 99%. I want to know what the 1% is doing because I want to go do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way
at least you've done it on the good side of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Because it doesn't have to be a negative connotation to it.
Oh yeah, to be a 1%er,
I'm willing to go to that extreme.
Let's
freaking get it. Let's not half-ass anything we're doing. Let's go.
Yeah,
and that's the way I approach everything I do in life. Because,
and that's inspiring in itself. And I think you've done that as a father too.
Well, how do you approach it after prison? Right? You're not scared of that line, but now you know where that fucking line is. So I can do anything I want. Anything. Now I know what anything means up to that line. You stop right at that line, you're all good to go, man. You know what I'm saying? So you, to the normal population of society, you look like an extremist. Like, I'm extreme, right? He goes and climbs mountains, he runs, he does that. You know, he's fighting, he's traveling, he's teaching. I'm not extreme. I'm just filling my time with everything that I know I can do that everybody wants to do but doesn't. And then I stop right before it becomes too crazy, illegal, dangerous, criminal, whatever, right?
Right.
You know where the line is now, so I get to have all the fun I want and never be scared because I know exactly where the line is.
You're fucking living life.
100% to the fullest. I live it without fear. You know? And in one of those pictures that are on the Instagram.
And you were scared to come in here today, dude. Not scared. You were nervous.
I was nervous as hell. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but look you're sitting here now.
There's one of those pictures up there that it says something about on my clip, or my little comment that I put on it just said something about like finding freedom in a moment. Mm-hmm. And in that picture, that's exactly what they found was me finding freedom.
Yeah.
In that moment. And that's where I talk about more of it being like the spiritual journey, you know? And I know you got to figure, like, I've been doing this in 20 years in Colorado, right? I know some of the baddest motherfuckers there are here, women and men, right?
Yeah.
And I can tell you, just off of what I saw in one experience with King of the Streets, I can count on less than one hand how many people could pull that off.
Oh, bro, it is
I watched that.
Yeah, I watched the BMF. It was a great fight. This is no disrespect to Max Holloway or Dustin Poirier or the UFC. I'm still a fan of it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I mentioned this on or off mic, but I'm going to say it fucking again. I had trouble watching the UFC and taking King of the Streets out of the back of my mind because it was almost like I always realized that the UFC was a sport and it was never a street fight, right? Because of all the rules. There's no eye gouging, there's no biting, there's no
just up to
kicking somebody down. You couldn't do the 12 to 6. Yeah, like all that sort of shit, right? So I knew that, but to me it was, well, I kind of take that back. It was kind of like the highest level of combat that you could find on a professional level. It is a barbaric sport still in its own right.
Do you remember Valley Tudo?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so I actually was, since I've been back, since the event and talking with my wife, and she's not much into the background of fighting and stuff, and I, hey Google, and asked her to pull up, asked her to pull up something about Valley Tudo, and it's exactly the same rule set as King of the Streets.
Is it?
But no groin strikes and no biting. I think there was no groin strikes, no eye strikes, and no biting. So right there, King of the Streets one-ups even Valley Tudo, which to me in everything I've ever known was
was
the
the
most legitimate
apex.
form
Yeah.
of Brazilian bare knuckle fighting, right?
But even then, they were doing it like in a dojo on mats and shit, right?
You know
like,
what I mean? Like,
so
yeah,
there's
so-
not like a concrete. I mean, literally, all you have to do is, especially with having a wrestling background. I mean, one concrete slam could fucking kill somebody.
That's the
That could have
the
landed
biggest-
you in prison as easily as you throwing hands. Probably sooner.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Like, I mean, I definitely signed a professional contract. You know, if you don't mind, can we talk a little bit about
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
the organization, the promotion over there, man? The King of the Streets it's a different breed, right? Like we're talking about here, okay?
That's fucking crazy in itself. Even if you were a 100% able-bodied 20-year-old kid that was jacked, but you're a 46-year-old man,
Hip
and
replacement.
you just told me that
yeah.
you're fucking basically blind.
Yeah, left anterior hip replacement 5 years ago, legally blind, and wear hearing aids. And I traveled by myself for this one. A lot of people don't know that. I'm proud to say, guys, that my coaches had some stuff come up at the last minute with some other fighters that we have at our gym that are clearly more important than me, and I'm happy for them young guys. But the path had already been set, so I went to Europe by myself, traveled internationally for the first time by myself, not being able to really see and get it all done.
That was your first time going international, too.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
So I did it all blind and came back with a great victory. It's a trip.
Bro,
Yeah.
I mean,
brother, I get up every day and I run. I do body weight exercise. Like I'm nonstop, dude. There's
okay.
literally.
We got to pause this for a
Yes, sir.
second. Can I?
Okay,
Okay, so we're
we
going
can
to
talk about it 100%.
So we're going to have to edit that part out. But
That's
yeah. Start to stop, we don't edit anything. But I had to make sure. So I did watch your fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's fucking wild, wild environment. And like, if anybody, I mean, Tyler, just pull up their website. Like,
Yeah, guys,
just
go to
get a
King of the
vibe.
Streets. There should be like a pay-per-view link you can
There's
look at on there
YouTube,
for nosebleeds.
Their Instagram channel, like,
Instagram.
if you're listening to this right now, we'll put live links go to Jason's Instagram first and foremost and give him a follow, and then there'll be a link from there. But this is a secret fucking society. I mean,
I love them, dude. They're so amazing.
this has got to be a rush, man. Like,
Dude,
it's got to be,
Okay, so
like, there's something fun, or this goes back to like the
Yeah.
wildness, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's this romanticism with it, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's what is it? The fear of the unknown? Like
Yeah.
people have a true fear of the unknown. I don't. I just don't. I don't know why. The truth is, I can give you a story.